Good morning, Frank Watkins, 20th of September. Morning, Kylie.
Good morning, Frank. Good morning, everyone.
Okay, wee bit of a rally today so far. Just looking at the All Ords, they did really test these old two lows here, dip below at a fraction just to give us all a heart attack. But a bit of a rally today. Now, I'm going to shift a couple of lines. I think this boy can come over here and be shortened a bit. There's a reason for that. And this one can go over to these new lows. Bottom line is we have to now take out this 72.50 odd. Otherwise, we're still in a situation of lower highs and lower lows. So, looking at the All Ords may not be out of the woods yet, but there are early warning signs. The only other two things I've got is TER, Terracom. This came up in a Frank scan. Fits the bill very well from my point of view. Break of probably 113 and you'd be on the way. And the other one I found was ADT, and I think this was higher low. And I like the fact that we fill this gap well and truly on the 3rd of August, and again and again and again and again. We're just trying to break. Haven't totally made it yet, but lows are getting higher, so I'm happy with that. Very good OBV lately. So probably now, you probably want to clear, say, $2.30 to be totally safe. But Adriatic Metals, only 200 million out there. All's looking good with that one.
Yeah, I
okay.
like it. That does look good.
Kylie.
Thank you. Did a bit of a scan today. Didn't come up with an awful lot, so I thought we'd go through what we have talked about in the past few weeks. As always, I feel there's always opportunity in the market. It's just the patience game and trading correctly, using your stops, and just, again, like I said, being patient. VR8's one that we've looked at before. This is a really lovely formation. You've got a lot of resistance hanging out here just before the 10 cents. It goes back to here. Higher lows, higher highs. I think a nice clear close above 10 cents looks like a good entry. NEU is another one. This did break out. We talked about it at the breakout of $6. It's had a move. It's now looking like it's finding resistance at $7.20. Again, if the longer this can move sideways, potentially could have another entry once that breaks that level. LPM we did talk about last week. Again, it broke out, and again, it's coming back and finding support at the old resistance level. This still looks, I would feel, pretty strong. Again, a nice sideways move, solid OBV. If you are in this, think about where you'd put your stop. If you're not in it, then be looking at probably a break of 83.5 cents on LPM. GT1. Again, this is doing, a lot of these stocks have broken out and falling back, but what I'm liking is that the OBB went a little bit with the sell-off over the past few days, but it is staying, sort of hasn't dropped too far. Seems to be finding a bit of support at this 80 cents level. So again, I'm keeping an eye on these sorts of stocks because it, hopefully will rally and then start to move again. GL1 had a big move. We've talked about this. Frank's put it all over Facebook. It's falling back, which you would absolutely expect it to do. But again, OBV has stopped falling. You'd think it might find support at this level and it might have another run. So all these ones are worth keeping an eye on. CXL, this is finding lovely support, resistance, at $7.45. $7.50 might be a good clearance or break or close above $7.55 perhaps. But that is doing, again, it's higher lows, high highs. to this level. OBV is looking pretty solid. GLN is another one that looks like GT1. It's fallen back, but it might just rally and you'll have another opportunity to get in. And OKR is one that we have talked about as well. Same sort of thing. So I'm sort of highlighting these because they haven't failed as such. There's still a chance, or if you are in them, probably think about where you're putting your stop and just make sure you manage these trades well. But again, you know, low volume, OBV's solid. I think people are just hanging on and wait for the next move. That's my 2 bobs worth.
Yeah, the low volume with level on balance volume, to my mind, just indicates a few panic merchants, just a little bit of profit taking or loss taking. People getting scared out, but otherwise it's all still intact.
Yes.
Okay, well, that's it from me.
And that's it from him. Till tomorrow.
Okay, cheers.